Hi, friends. You did it. You're here at the end of the first semester and at the end of the New Testament. Crazy to think, right? We were just meeting last summer and talking about it, and now we're here at the end. I would invite you just to take a minute and reflect upon the good things that you've experienced this past semester, and also to just consider what you're learning about teaching. I've noticed that to the degree I'm open to it and ask for it, the Lord's willing to show me what I can do to get better in my teaching efforts. I tried administering a student survey 2 weeks ago and allow the students just to tell me a little bit about their experience in Institute this semester. There was one suggestion that a lot of the students made that I just had never thought of before. And I tried it this past Tuesday night in class, and I had a lot of great feedback. So I share that with you because as you come to the end of the semester, sometimes it's a great opportunity just to ask the students for some feedback. They're usually pretty honest, and especially if they think it's coming in anonymously. So one of the things I've done as a seminary teacher is just given them a blank piece of paper with a start, stop, and continue, like you see on the screen here. And just to have them take a minute and fill in what they'd like to see us start to do in seminary, what they'd like to see me stop doing in seminary, and then, of course, what they've enjoyed and would like to make sure that we continue doing in seminary. And over the years, I've got a lot of great suggestions, and some of them you always get a couple that say, start bringing donuts every day. But in that will be some gems of things that the students will honestly tell you that will really just be helpful. So something to consider. One other thought I want to give you as you wrap up this semester is next week, I know a lot of you are doing class parties or a Christmas lesson or something as you're finishing up the book of Revelation and the New Testament in general. I would encourage you to play President Nelson's video, and I'll have a link to it here in the email, where he invited students to take seminary. Remember last summer when he invited all the students in the church to take seminary? Let them listen to that and identify again the promises that he made about taking seminary, and then to give them a minute to just bear their testimonies about where they've witnessed the promises of a prophet being fulfilled in their lives over the last 4 months. You could give them this handout, and I'll attach this one right here, where I've gone through and marked up the invitations that he gave and then the promises that he made. You could have them go through and on their own mark these up, highlight the promises and the invitations, and then give them a minute just to bear testimony about where they've witnessed that. Then it'd be nice to say, who are we missing? Who do we need to invite to come have these experiences? And how are we going to invite them to come and join with us before the new semester starts? So you could do that easily in 5 minutes, as the video is fairly short. Give an opportunity to highlight those things or listen for them and write them in their journals, and then just to testify where they've witnessed this in their own lives. And a good opportunity for you to bear testimony where you've seen it in your own lives as well. So just a couple of suggestions as you wrap up this semester. And I just want to express my appreciation to each one of you. Thank you for the sacrifices that you make every day. I know this is a stressful calling and a wonderful calling. Much like the second coming, we've been talking a lot about the great and dreadful day of the Lord. Sometimes I feel like that seminary teaching as well. It is so good when it's good, and it can be so painful on days it is hard and when you don't have time to prep. And I hope you're having a wonderful experience, and through it all, I hope you're deepening your own conversion to Jesus Christ and his restored gospel. I just want to express my love and appreciation to each of you and leave you my witness that this is the work of the Lord. What a blessing it is to be able to share our witness of the Savior every day in class, and I appreciate your willingness to do so. Have a wonderful Christmas.